as you guys just saw from the intro, that is the look that I'm going to be doing today. I don't have one eye done like I usually do because they're both different colors, so it's like the same technique but different colors, like a rainbow almost. So this is 100% inspired by James Charles. He did this look, but it's also inspired by Jaclyn Hill because they did a style swap on their channel and she did this look, and I'm basically trying to get mine to look exactly like hers. Okay, so I'm just gonna pat this right in this inner corner. Then I'm gonna come onto these edges very lightly and just blend everything out. Now I'm gonna take the BH Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I'm gonna take this green shade right here. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this, except it's green. On this side, I'm going to be putting an orange. So I'm going to get this orange from the Morphe 35B eyeshadow palette. And again with this one, I'm going to like pack it right in this middle area. This blue shade from the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the orange. Just pack it on here. Whoa. Okay, so now I'm going to take this red right here from the Morphe palette. I'm going to pack this on to this outer corner as well. Put it a little bit over the orange, but not too much. I'm going to go in with another clean blending brush, and I'm going to start to blend these edges right here. With this purple from the Morphe palette, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the red. I'm just gonna it's so scary. Just gonna pack it. I actually brought this blue out pretty further than I brought out the orange, so I'm gonna have to go over it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with another clean blending brush. I have so many blending brushes that I'm using, and a lot of them are clean because, like I said, I don't want to have just one transition shade. I want all of these shades to be as blended as they can be. So I'm just going to lightly take this right on the edge of this red and just keep blending this. And then I'm going to go in with a different clean blending brush and go over the edges of this purple. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to do a, ooh, what is this? I'm going to do a half cut crease, and I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium to do this. Now it's time to do the lid. This shade right here from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just gonna go in with it actually on my finger, and I'm just gonna tap a little bit. Okay, so now as like a little topper kind of thing, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome. This is the shade Silver Spark. I'm going to start with this eye, and I'm just going to get the orange that I used from that Morphe palette, and I'm going to put it right along the edge of the cut crease. First I'm kind of patting it and like stamping it on, and then I'm slowly doing little windshield wiper motions kind of to blend it in a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the red right on the edge of the orange and just make sure that that is blending together. I'm going to get the blue from the Morphe palette, put that right along this edge. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, that sparkly champagne-y kind of shade, and I'm just going to go over the edges one last time So I have just primed my face. Like I said, I'll leave everything in the description down below, but I used some Too Faced hangoverX primer and some Too Faced primed in peachy, just in the areas where I get oily. So today I'm going to be mixing the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 220 Natural Beige and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 228 Soft Tan. I'm going to mix these together. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Conceal. This is in the shade Light Medium. So while I'm blending this out, I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the shade C13. This is going to be my cream contour. I'm going to do that like immediately after I finish blending this out. Alright, next I'm going to use some Mercier to set my under eyes and the rest of my face. I am running out of this powder. I am so sad. That's why I haven't really been using it in any of my recent videos, because I'm just trying so hard to save it. I'm just going to dust everything off with a brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my Hoola Benefit Bronzer. Benefit Hoola Bronzer. with some blush. Same blush as always, Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. I feel like since there is so much color on my eyes, I need color on my face too. I'm basically going to do the same exact thing that I did on the top. Purple, blue, green, red, orange, yellow. So I just applied some Maybelline Lash Sensational on my lower lashes, and now I'm taking off any excess baking powder that I have under my contour and on my nose as well. So I'm going to give my face a quick spritz of the badescu Rosewater. So today for highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. It's going to take some butterscotch. These highlighters are mega pigmented, so you want to go in with a little bit at once. Another thing that I always do is I always get the same brush that I kicked off that baking powder with, and I go on to where my highlight ends, like right on my cheekbone, and I go in little circular motions. This is going to help blend in my highlighter to the rest of my skin, and it's not just going to look like a little stripe of highlighter. It's gonna look like it's one with your skin, and that's what you want from a highlighter. From this same palette, I'm going to take the shade Marshmallow, and this is going to be my inner corner highlight. So for lips, I use the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hudson and the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss in the shade Featherless. So this is the finished look. I am dying. I am in love with this look. I love how it came out. I thought I might have messed it up at some point, at many points during this. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have any video requests or ideas that you would like to see from me, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.